Good afternoon and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here today with Rocky and Rich and our neighbor's dog barking at the fence. What we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is Rocky's ability to heel properly, to stay focused on his trainer as we want him to be focused on you, Betty, in the future when you're walking with him, and all of the skills that he and Rich have perfected together. They've become quite the team. So to start off with, Rocky's sitting very nicely at Rich's left, which is where all of our obedience training is done. And the first thing that we want to take a minute to introduce is the training equipment that we're using. Rich is using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and he keeps the bulk of the leash folded in his right hand. That leaves the left hand free to give any correction that we need to give, and the only correction that we give is a tug and release on the training collar. And Rocky's going to come home with his very own training collar that he's been fitted with here at the school, and you're going to be taught how to use that during your follow-up training session. Now he's sitting there like a gentleman, and the first exercise, of course, that we're going to demonstrate for you is heeling. I think I need to back up here a little bit so they have more room. And if you notice, Rich is moving along at a pretty good clip. He's keeping him, like, he's got his hand right where his hand would naturally fall on the leash, not giving him too much free rein, not out at the end of the leash, keeping him right next to him, talking to him, keeping him focused on him. And each time that Rich stops his feet, Rocky should sit automatically without being told to wait for his next command. So when you stop to cross traffic or stop to talk to a neighbor, he should be sitting at your left nicely and waiting for his next command. And we put these little cones up to improve his heeling skills so that he learns that he has to focus on you. Rich is leaving him in a sit-stay. And because he's an adult dog, you should be able to lengthen these sit-stays and stationary exercises out to quite a long time. He has a lot of focus and maturity because he is an adult, and we have tried to improve that while he's been here so he's not reactive to other dogs for you at home. Rich goes in and out of his little cones. He does quick turns, right turns, left turns, about turns, and all of that keeps the dog focused on you, which is very important. He leaves him in another sit stay. And this time Rich is going to call him. And this is the recall, and he's supposed to come right in front of you and sit. So it's all about him being a gentleman, being respectful of you, and not taking on that leadership role that he wants to take on all the time. We have to apologize that he's gained a few pounds while he's been here at school, but this boy loves to eat, and we like to spoil dogs, so I think he's gotten a little chubby. Stay. Rich leaves him in another sit-stay, and from this position you can either return back to him or you can call him. But we knew that the most important exercise for you to practice with him was going to be that heel command, because that keeps the dog focused on you, even with your left leg, and not a lot of slack in your leash. It's still loose leash walking, but you've got him right there next to you. Now, we have demonstrated for you Rocky's heeling skills, his automatic sits, his stay, his come. Rich is going to be working very closely tomorrow with you to make sure that you feel comfortable and that you have full understanding of his training equipment and how to keep him under control. on walks with lots of distractions. He and Rich have developed a really nice relationship together, so it would be appropriate that Rich brings him home to you. We have really enjoyed having Rocky for the summer. Thank you so much, Betty, for giving us the opportunity to step in and help you make this work for you and Rocky. You have a great day, and we will see you tomorrow, and thank you for choosing Nora's Dog Training Company.